you live already. Hi Filter. F1NN5TER. Years. Months fog. Hey everyone.
Hello, fuckers. Oh my god. What? How's things been?
The bugs are in your skin in your skin.
Okay. Shit. God. Anyway, God, I've got stuff for that. God, fucking hell. Hi. I'm here. Don't ignore the very very messy room. I know. It's okay, I'm not sure how many of you guys are British, or like how many of you are gonna understand what heat is like in England. Because while I feel like very vindicated by all of the Americans that I see, like that have moved to like expats, like moved to England, or like are holidaying in England, or Australians in England, going, oh my god, yeah, look at exactly. It's like 100 degrees Fahrenheit in the Midwest. What are you talking about? 30 degrees is bad. Are you kidding me? That's like what, 80 degrees Fahrenheit? I'm guessing. I don't know. Oh my fucking god. Dude, there's okay. The humidity, god knows what it is. Humidity, the fact that British shit isn't made for this.
How do you feel about people being subbed for this long?
Oh my, wait, holy shit, you're right. Goddamn, 60 months. I think it's kind of nuts. I'm judging by like the you know the Finn chatbot thing where it's like making jokes that I was like 4 years old. It's like, oh my god, shit. I've been here a while. But yeah, it's the humidity. You don't have an AC. Most people don't have an AC. I don't know how those people they stay alive. Portable air conditioning units are your friend, by the way. Just like 200 pounds on Amazon. Get one. They're fucking great. But I went when I got this house, I went, fuck it, I'm gonna go balls to the wall. I feel like if this is gonna be my dream house, the final house I get, I'm gonna put AC units in there. They're in 2 rooms. One of them is this room. Now, that shouldn't be like that. That's not a bad thing. That's a lovely thing. But it's not in the not in my bedroom, anything like that, which it absolutely should have been. And it's kind of why I like sometimes I'll just actually that I slept there until very recently. But anyway, the problem right now is that I really shouldn't. Oh God, I really shouldn't be doing this. This is very bad. You're gonna yell at me. I cannot. Okay, shit. You're gonna yell. You're gonna think I'm stupid. The thing I'm looking at, by the way, is a leak that is constantly dripping. Now, oh shit. I wonder if I can show you this if I move the camera around. But right above my computer, right. Also, this isn't your bedroom. It is / was for like 6 months. Anyway, that thing is the mini split, or what are they called? You know, the where the air conditioning unit sort of where it blows the air from. It's just dripping, like once every 5 seconds. Like hold on, drip, and that's just fucking landing next to my computer. Hold on. I'm gonna send someone a message on Discord just so I can like quickly show you what I mean and what I came. Oh my God, what I came back to.
With portable AC is their super inefficient frown. Apparently, portable AC with dual hose is a better tow.
Yes. However, they are cheap and no one has. They're cheap. You can get them easily, and it's better than literally nothing. Which is slightly nice, I guess. Why can I not send this to anyone on Discord? Oh my God. This is what I came back to. Let me send it to Edge. Alright. Look at this shit, chat. Actually, wait, let me see if I can... Wait, hold on. Recording? That? Why is that not working? Hold on, no. Display capture. And then... Not auto. What monitor is that? This one. Hey, okay. Hold on. Let me show you this. Let me show you its features. Alright, look at this crap, chat. Look at... So this is what I woke up one morning, and I went to go into my office to play some nice little video games or something. And,
My stepmom won't let me buy a portable AC with my own money because apparently it'll look ugly. Sob, I am dying of heat when I use my PC.
I feel so sorry for you. What the... Because it'll look... Then move it when you're done. Sell it when you're done. I don't know. My God. Anyway, alright, look. Tell your parents to... They suck. Anyway. Look at this shit. I left it for one day. I woke up to this. It was on overnight. I know that's silly, and it was a waste of electricity, but I didn't think it would do this. Look at this. Oh my God.
I just found out that air conditioning units can leak water. They could leak a lot of water. Uh-oh. Right. Fuck.
That, I don't know if you noticed it, chat, but that water there, that's in the computer. That's inside the fucking thing. See that there? That's not splashes from, like, this bit here. This is in the computer. Now, some people call it a little dumb that I put that, you know, that I've kept the PC there. I call it just, I don't know, better water cooling, I guess. It still works. The computer is still on. Was that my last stream that I did? That's the last stream that I did the PC build one. Because, oh shit, what have I done? Dono messages are too quiet, too loud. They're too quiet? Hold on. I'll turn them up. Thank you mods, by the way, for that. Sound volume. I should be able to just...
I think she means the hose which goes out the window, not the AC itself. Skeptical.
Okay. I mean, they can look ugly, but then again, you can just stop using it, right? Oh, they're playing again.
I think
what the
she
fuck?
means the hose which goes out the window, not the AC itself. Skeptical.
Ow. I don't know. Hold on. Let me see. Sound volume. I'm not sure if it's trying to... I'm not sure what this bit of volume does. Sound volume, alert duration. What the fuck? Why can I not? Why is there not just a setting for this? This is so. I don't like stream. I don't like Streamlabs. This thing's really sucky. Okay, there you go. Fuck it. I upped it by a couple decibels. But anyway, it was raining earlier today, which was like a godsend. And hi, I feel like continuity of lore. Like the continuity of lore every stream. I know. There's like a oh yeah. Shit. I'm so sorry. There's been so much stuff going on recently. The last like couple days, I found out there are bugs in my walls. This is so okay. This is very, very grim, and I'm working on it. And I'll talk about it later. But I'm working on it. Just don't judge me too hard. So I moved. I used to. So what I was saying earlier, right? I used to sleep right there. I used to sleep in you know, this was my bedroom.
There are this thing called workmen who fix things.
What do you? It's a filter I've got to replace in the thing. I've got to call someone an AC unit specialist guy. That's not like the Americans. You'll have like little HVAC businesses or whatever. There's nothing like that around here. It costs so much money for air conditioning. But anyway, I used to sleep in this bed. This was my bedroom. To be perfectly honest with you, when me and Ashley broke up, I had a little bit of a crash out, and it was hard to sleep in like the same bed that we sleep in. So I moved in here.
Thanks for the chat at TwitchCon. You were a delight. Even if you called me Scottish instead of Irish.
Well, it's fine. I like the people from Ireland and not the people from Scotland. They're gross. It's only because they hate me. But they blocked drainage holes. So they blocked the drainage holes with caulking. Anyway, the UK's gonna start importing HVAC guys. The houses aren't big enough. But either way, I slept in this bedroom. It took me a while to sort of get over. Why'd you all break up? Ha! Let's not. So so I moved. I started sleeping in here, and also added benefit of there's a fucking AC unit, which is great. And so I left it that was the case for since I'd say, I don't know, November, somewhere like that. And up until about a week ago, that's where I was at. And then I moved to start sleeping in my actual bedroom that I made as a bedroom. I need to give it some art on the wall, some personality. But I was just not used to sleeping in there. And it's I got trees all around my house, so you can sort of see out the back, right, out the window. And I started noticing there was this weird sound. Well, Hitch actually noticed it first, but I hadn't paid mind to it. Of just just little crackling, popping, whatever, little. It kind of sounded like leaves hitting the top of a house. It was windy in the UK at around a week ago and for the last little while. So it just leaves on hitting the roof, and that's what that was. No, it was not that. Oh my fuck. What it was, we found out yesterday. Or sorry, 2 days ago. I was setting up me and Hitch was setting up security cameras around the house. Fucking ubiquity, sick, by the way. Great stuff, really fun. Very complicated and annoying to do, but we started noticing when we were outside changing all the camera, changing the cameras, angling them right and setting them up, and we went, there's a lot of hornets right on that one vent. And then we went around the back of the house, and we sort of lined it up with the same place at the front of the house, and we went, oh man, I could see a lot of flies from going up to the tippy top roof of the house on the back of the house as well, which is a different room. all going into one place and coming out and just fuck. So I've never had to deal with this ever. I've never had to deal with a hornet nest or anything like that, and I realized that, oh my god, that noise that I thought was nice and peaceful and rain hitting the roof and leaves and branches just knocking up against it that just drifted me quietly into sleep at night was so relaxing and nice. That was hornets eating my fucking insulation, just ripping my house apart so they can build a nest in there. There's just tons of them. What the fuck? That's so fucking grim. What do I do? Do I like, look, I've made, this is a big step for me. Do I not sleep in this goddamn, do I sleep here again at night? I can't because the fucking AC unit drips water onto my goddamn computer. And in the other bedroom, there's a fucking hornet goddamn wasp nest in my wall that you can hear them scurrying around in. And it's, I can't unhear it. I can't forget that it's them. What do I do? Do I go, I've call a professional ASAP. The professional was supposed to be here today, and then I got a message fucking 20 minutes before the professionals that I called yesterday closed saying, hey, our logistics team is gonna message you tomorrow morning. And I just have to deal with the wasp. They're in my walls, chat. They're in my goddamn walls. You gotta rebuild you rebuilt the house? Well, I didn't take the roof off of it, and also I imagine they weren't there for like the last year in discovering the joys of home ownership. This shit sucks. This is, at least I don't have to rely on like a landlord to then call someone else. There is that. I love your necklace. Thank you. It's a, oh fuck. Thank you. Oh, that's so sweet. Wow. The bugs are in the goddamn walls though. But that's very nice of you. It's a piece of like. Actually, this was from a cosplay. Did you ever, Misa Amane from Death Note? It's the necklace that she wears. It was on, Barbie found it on Amazon. The one that we got a cosplay, and this necklace was just really shit. So, like, from the cosplay. So she bought this one, and I went, yo, this kind of just slaps as a little necklace. Like, I don't know. I don't think that, oh my god. I found 3 different AC companies that should service mini splits in Birmingham. Hell yeah. I like how there's 3. There's 3 companies. Not even like... Oh my god.
The wasps in your wall. We watch you get undressed every night, buzz.
Dude, I'm gonna start... I don't know if it's gonna make it... Oh yeah! What the fuck? Hold on. I don't know whether I should like... I'm not gonna knock on the walls or anything, although I really wanna. But I've got... Like, they're coming tomorrow. I got a message that says, like, okay, great. They're gonna, the guys, the extermination men, they're gonna come. They're gonna shoot, they're gonna gas the fucking hornets. And then that's gonna, or they put like a powder or something through there, and then, like, that should either kill the queen or, and that's gonna fucking piss them off, or just sort of trap them. And then they're just they're walled off by, like, here's the house, and there's death. That's not gonna work. Buddy, I don't know what do you think? Everyone else in chat is saying put gasoline on it. I'm not pouring gasoline into the insulation of my house. What I will do is let a professional do it, though. A professional put the hornet killing powder in there. Anyway, hopefully they do. Hornets can eat drywall. I know! Ah! Chat! What do I fucking do? Anyway, I'll see what happens with that. Anyway, tomorrow I've got to go out for a laser appointment. So, fun fact, which I love. Power shreds them powder. I said not power. I don't think we're going to electrocute them. But
also 12 days
I don't know how to boost the volume of the thing below.
Wow to both.
Wow. Anyway, what if I just do that? I don't know. What? Let me. I guess you said donation sounds are still low. Hold on, this one's short. I'll see what does this sound like to you?
I love your necklace, BTW.
Hell yeah. What's the necklace? I don't know. It's the cosplay necklace. It's from the Misa Amane cosplay from Death Note. I don't know exactly what it is though. It's from Amazon. It's probably like a $5. But yeah, I've got laser tomorrow, which is like at like 2 p.m. But the wasp man comes at 1 p.m. So. The thing that I'm a little scared of is they said on the phone, hey look, this is gonna really fucking they're gonna sting anything that they see outside this house as soon as we do this. So is this a fit for is this a fit or for sure? Oh wait, hold on. So I've got to go out tomorrow to go get laser done. An hour after we piss off an army of hornets. Oh my fucking god. So I've got to leave the house. I've got to leave the house to go through this army of little hornets. And those little fuckers. I don't know. I don't like anything that I can't punch. You know, like, if they're the little fly things, I don't like that they go zzz, laser for what? My body. Laser hair removal. I gotta zap some shit away. Or at least, well, it's more just making the hair, like, finer and nicer and less of it. And so, like, less ingrown hairs and that sort of thing. Anyway, just a nicer experience for me. Where's your bug gun? Dude, there's... I don't even want to know how many there are. A couple, one of them, like, got... Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. At least two of them have got in the house that were alive. Sorry, there were more dead ones. Oh, my God, yeah, sorry. There's the bathroom that they're on top of has an air vent. And I don't know how, because that should have, like, a filter on it or whatever. But I just found, like, 3 dead hornets in a bathroom. Terrifying. And then one that was alive. And I shot it with the bug gun, and those fuckers are hard to kill. Those are really goddamn hard to kill. Like, oh god, they're so scary. And then today, oh dude, this sucks. This sucks so bad. And then today, there are bugs in the walls, man. And then today I woke up with, like, admittedly, very, very small, but, like, kill it. I'm trying, but, usually if you leave them alone, they'll do the same. They are in my walls. I'm not just gonna let them hang out. They're eating my fucking house. They're enemies of oh my god, they're enemies of the state. This is my property, and I have the right to to fucking put death powder in the walls if I want to. They shouldn't be there. Make them pay rent. God, there'd be hundreds of them. Imagine that. Oh, wonder what do hornets do? Like like, you know, wasps are assholes, and they eat other insects and bitches. Bees have a great use for the environment. They spread pollen and flowers, and they make honey, and they're very cute. What the fuck do hornets do?
Fire emoji, red heart emoji, fire emoji.
Damn, please. Thank you, moderator, for just deleting that. Thanks, John. Oh my god. Jesus. Sorry, the world's going to hell. Someone made an awful joke about it. Wasps are pollinators too, as much as bees. Oh, fair enough. What do hornets do? What is the purpose of hornets? Why? Hornets are large groups of wasps. What? They're just like... just that big. Do not wear anything yellow when you go out. Wasps fly towards yellow.
When you go out. Wasps fly towards yellow.
Yeah, I carried a fucking a bottle of Fanta outside when we were setting up the cameras. Oh man, I don't know if I'd be embarrassed about how, like, my little scream and then run back inside, but I know Hitch looked at me disappointed when I did. Just shrieked and ran in, because yeah, I didn't think about that until right now, but yeah, that was probably why. Then hornets eat wasps. Oh, sick. I've noticed that there's been less wasps around, but there's been those goddamn hornets. Oh, do you not just get itchy talking about it? It's fucking nasty. Also, yeah. Dude, we did. Oh my god. Okay, so for those of you unfamiliar with my grind, I do like little photos. So if you're unaware, my full-time job is being a whore. I make content on other platforms. Anyway. I won't go too into it, but I do this thing on there where, like, I don't need to put like a lot of effort into what I post on the main feed, because it's just like, people are expecting like an iPhone selfie cam photo of me going like that, and fucking, hold on, let me mimic the size. I don't know, like, what's up? That's what they're expecting, right? What I do is I go a little hard because it's fun. Why not? I like really like my little camera gear setups. Monster can, yeah. Next to doubt that comparison. Shut up. Shh, it's fine. Just don't think about all of the photos where people think I'm tucked, where I'm actually not at all, and it's just sometimes that keeps me up more than the hornets in the walls, to be honest. But there was so I try and make like some nice set pieces and nice lighting and good like
Sounds
outfits
like
or whatever.
Might be a good day to go to the cinema or a museum and then have a nice dinner out.
I'm staying in the house.
Also, remember, if pursued by a wasp or hornet, they don't turn well, so go around a tree to escape.
They don't... Wait, is that true? I can outrun a hornet by just running in a circle? That's kind of... Alright, that's kind of cool. But anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Someone in chat said, don't interrupt her. I'm so sorry. I'm awful with that. What was I saying? I forgot. Oh yeah, sorry. So we were doing shoots on Tuesday and Wednesday, or Wednesday and Thursday. I don't remember. We were doing shoots recently.
I would love to be able to wear a skirt without looking like a pendulum from a grandfather clock if I don't tuck. Sob.
You fucking bastard. Wait. Okay, brag about it, dickhead. So. We were doing like we try and like do some more out there shoots, and this one of them on one day was doing a bunny. Oh man, how do I talk about this? Okay, it was exactly in this dress, weirdly, because I took it home. It was like, you know, I had like a little. I posted a photo on Twitter of me with like I put like a lot of pink blush on my nose. I put a bunch of pink. Oh my god, put a bunch of pink blush on my nose, and Bobby did my lipstick, this lipstick, but very red. And then put little like bunny ears on, and a tail, a little bunny tail, a little pink bunny tail. I hope the silence is implying what I want to imply. You got it. So, I got the tail, dude. The tail! Yes, I wore that. So... what we were doing this shoot, it would be really cool if I was outside like a bunny in a field, like in the grass and like amongst the flowers and everything. But again, it is so hot in England. It is so hot. I was so sweaty and I was just, and again, so I am half naked. I'm wearing like safety shorts now because this dress has like a split down the side of it, and you can see like, you know, I've got my safety shorts on just in case. For this one, it's a battle pass shoot, so I did not have. Is this the something for the battle pass? Oh my god, is this a plug for that's pretty funny. Oh nice, hold on, I should have used that. But yeah, I didn't have that for the shoot, and I don't know if it's ever been a absurdly humid day in wherever you're from, chat, but I want you to imagine it's unbearably warm. There is next to no way of cooling down. You've got to hold, like, you know, like the most back archy pose ever. You gotta like be doing some of this shit for like an entire day, and then I want you to imagine, this is really only for the ball havers in chat. Imagine that situation also. Gross. But then kneeling on grass and mud with whatever the fuck is in the is in tall grass while like we're setting up for a shoot and like the lighting's not quite right, so you gotta change it up a bit, and you're just waiting, sitting on the fucking grass, your balls touching the ants going past, and it's it's so gross and awful. It was so bad. I mean, modeling is hard work. Modeling when you're bad at modeling is hard work. I imagine there's like some professionals out there that you ever seen the people that they sort of, you know, they've got a photographer pointing cameras at them and go and the model in turn is just going I don't know what other poses. I can't do it. Like, they just look perfect in their pose. They just know the face they're making. They know the body position. I can't do that. I'm awful at that. It takes, like, a lot of tries for me to, like, not look, like, not give, like, the autistic blank stare down the camera lens or, like, wherever else I'm supposed to look. And creepy crawlies on your... Exactly. There's ants on my balls, dude. There's hornets in the walls. There's ants on my balls. It was... Oh, my God. It was such a... That one was a very, very difficult day. But got a lot done. It was very fun. Sweated through everything. It was so gross. I was showering. Like, I'm an everyday showerer, but that one was like a couple showers every day. It was so fucking nasty. My God. What? How did you do that in chat? What the fuck? Try effect. What the fuck is that? I would ask you to a movie with me, but I don't want to get in trouble for bringing in a snack. Sick, dude. Chat, I think I've just found my husband. This is so cool. Oh my god. P.O. box that no, because I'm scared. And also, there is so many P.O. boxes, and I didn't want to... Yeah. I've noticed... So, oh shit. Something that I've been sort of having an issue with recently is just general anxiety about doing things. Like, anxious about streaming, or whatever the fuck. And I think it's just because I haven't done it. Like, I've just hyped it up as, like, a very, like, a difficult, anxiety-provoking thing, so then I don't do it. And then, after that, because I haven't done it, because I thought it was anxiety-provoking, then it gets worse. It only really gets better the more you do it. So, I'll work up to it. I'm working on it. I got GAD. Where's TwitchCon stories? Oh, fuck, I haven't talked about that even. Oh my god. Shit, it's been a minute. Dude, there was a whole TwitchCon. Chat, look, look, Americans, I get that, like, all the conventions happen over there, but we do have, like, a British, or not a British one, but an EU version of the things that no one really cares about, but it's the only one I can go to, and I go every year. There was a TwitchCon EU happened, like, about a month ago, and it was in Rotterdam again. Rotterdam was where I nearly died. I say nearly died. We just didn't know what was wrong with me. Like, I'm missing a good 2 days of memory from the last TwitchCon in Rotterdam. I just got, like, stupid sick. I got really, really, really sick in Rotterdam last year. We didn't know what was happening. It's worse than the Maydress. I do understand not wanting to stream for a bit. I could get a very skimpy Maydress. That would work, too. Then maybe... Oh, shit. Great idea. Maybe I should get one of those. I've ran out of Maydresses, by the way. The only one I have is that, like, PVC... one that's like super like hot and uncomfortable. But anyway, TwitchCon last year was hosted in the same place, and Ashley basically had to take care of me. I have no idea what happened. I got really sick, threw up everywhere. I'm missing like days of memory over it. It was like a fever state. God knows what the fuck it was. So going back this year, I didn't really have anyone to go with. It was sort of the first time I'd gone to a TwitchCon without, like, blatantly without, like, a partner or anything. Because I tended to have that. It just rounded up at the time. Or it, like, lined up at the time that I did. And, I didn't really know how it was going to go. Also, I'm apparently really bad at traveling and, like, nearly missed my train. I nearly missed Rotterdam while I was on the train. I'm bad at traveling. And... the train pulled into a station on the way to TwitchCon. Like, we pulled into Rotterdam finally. I got the Eurostar, so it was really easy. Just train station London, show up in Rotterdam. And as we were, like, pulling into the station, it was, like, 8 o'clock at night. It's sort of, like, it's in Rotterdam, that's just darkness outside of the station. And as we're pulling in, the train conductor comes over the radio and he says, like, oh, okay, there's a train already there. We were just sort of slowly edging towards the platform as that one left. They timed it weird, whatever. And, after, like, I don't know, 10 minutes had passed, someone came past, no one was really getting off the thing. Someone walked past me and I said, like, hey, when are we allowed to, like, that's the station, right? When are we allowed to, like, hop off? And the look of panic that filled her face, and her face dropped. Like, she went white. She had, like, she just went, you've got to, like, are you supposed to get off in Rotterdam? Yeah. You've got to leave now. You have to get off immediately. And then she runs to get someone else to help me get off the train, like, faster. They're like, where's your luggage? It's, like, right over there. This guy goes and gets it. He's really... I was like, they said that, like, yeah, it's just going to keep going. Like, it's going to end up in Amsterdam. Like, we're going to leave in, like, 2 minutes. And then I got off the train as the doors were closing behind me. Huh! I'm just a girl, Finn. I'm just a little dumb. That's it. Look, I haven't done this much. I haven't traveled much. I'm just a little silly. God. And, but in Rotterdam, it was lovely. The weather was great. It was, like, actually kind of perfect. Slightly windy. Probably should have brought safety shorts with me, because I really only packed skirts. Because I went, well, I'm gonna wear a skirt to TwitchCon. It's gonna look nice. It's gonna look pretty, and it's a little warm. Bimbo allegations stay undefeated. And, oh my god, it was so fun.
Just
but
the usual gremlin
I should have packed a
chaos.
little better.
Open mouth smile.
Yeah. At least the skirts were nice. They were, actually. God, shit, so much happened. One of the bigger things was, like, Ooh. Relationship
I'm
drama?
just a little girl,
Perhaps?
pop you woo.
I know. But, the outfit slapped, to be honest. You did a good job. Thank you. That was really nice. That's so sweet. And your makeup looks good at TwitchCon. Oh my god. Oh, dude. Guys, the ego boost of going to TwitchCon and, like, meeting everyone is so sweet and everything. Because I never understood why, like, sort of people would, I'd say, like, I don't know, a good 20% of the time, the people that come up to me would sort of say, like, I'm so sorry, but, like, can I get a photo? Can I get, like, can you sign this thing? Dude, you're like the 10th person in a line of just people complimenting me over and over again. Like, chat, imagine what this would do to your, like, mental state to just have a line of people lining up specifically to say, like, I love your stuff, like, it's so cool to meet you. What the fuck? That's such an ego stroke. I would love that. Dude, yeah, that happens once a year. I get, like, I would hate it. Really? That must not be healthy. I mean, it's probably not the best, but it's a damn good ego boost. It's so nice to just meet everyone outside of it. Like, dude, not only is like people complimenting you or whatever, but they, you get to hear about, like, what the fuck. I don't know. I like the chat. Maybe I'm a bit extroverted in that way because I gain, like, a lot of energy from it. It's so fun. Like, you get to talk to people about their lives, what they're doing, what they were up to. It's like it's a bit of an information overload thing, but, like, you're just constantly hearing interesting stories. There's always something fun going on. Like, there's always something fun that someone's, like, had extroverted introvert. Kinda? Oh, yeah, dude, Hobbit. So glad you're here, by the way. Fucking Hobbit, like, babysat me super well on the second day. You like attention? That's good on you. I wouldn't want attention all the time, but limited to that, like, your nails were so pretty. They're the same nails. Shit, I gotta do this. But yeah, as someone getting into YouTube myself, attention's crack. Oh, true. It is. Because you sort of, that's why I like streaming. Like, I can just, it's like chatting with oh shit, I don't want to be parasocial. But you know what I mean. It's like being in, like, a big Discord call. And kind of, except the people in the Discord call can't, they're I don't know, they're mute. They can't talk. They can only, like, text chat. All the compliments would drive me mental. What? Wait, hold on. Can I get a quick poll of you guys, chat? Like, I was afraid you were going to be overwhelmed. Thank you. It was very sweet. No, I wasn't. It was so nice. But can I get a quick poll? Like, does the idea of, like, I won't make it, like, absurd. I'll tell you what happened. But, like, let's say, you admitted you're a bit parasocial before. I know. Let's say, like, 100 people or 50 people on a line or something, literally just, like, telling you about their life and day and all the shit they're up to, and they're all, like, it's always a super positive interaction or whatever, and they're very complimentary. The downside of it, I think, is that there's, I guess, just a lot of it. Would that drive you in? Would that fuck with you? Ooh, man. Compliments. Gib, hide, meh, yikes. Okay, good scale. Fuck, I want to make that pop up on my screen. How can I do that? I don't know how to use Twitch. It's exhausting. I would have thought it would be, and a lot of effort, I guess, but when you do it, it's so fun. It's such a, like, a, I don't know, like, it's just, dude, it's motherfuckers hyping you up constantly. It's fucking great for me. And also, it's so rare that, I love compliments when they're genuine. Exactly where I was going with that. It's so rare that, like, people compliment me in real life. You know what I mean? Like, I got a bit of a thing.
I tend to deflect compliments onto others.
Yeah, I used to do that. I think I got out of it. Give it time. Give it time. It'll get better. But, oh my god. I had, like, oh shit. What was it? Wait, shit, what was I going on about? I forgot about something. Hold on. Why the fuck? How many other fun stories? Having that joy is amazing. Yeah, you just get to, it's like you sort of, what's the word? Like, you sort of live vicariously off them, like the energy, Because, again, everyone is, like, super hyped up. It's great. It's, like, a great positive interaction constantly all the time. I did do it for 7 hours straight in heels, though, and a short skirt.
Syndrome, It was the job of
Not-
someone to tell the Emperor
my best.
before they went out into the Colosseum to say memento mori, remember death, inevitability, to keep their ego in check before being cheered by thousands.
Fair enough. God damn. I need a guy like that. I needed a Hobbit to like whisper in my ear when he was like next to me at the thing, just going like, remember, you're still a little shit. I need like a quick like a heckler constantly. But it's so rare that I get compliments like outside of the internet, you know? Like it's kind of like ow. It sort of becomes a bit information overload. Remember Twink Death is real? Shit. It sort of gets a bit like if you're constantly getting like or both, either insulted or complimented on the internet, it just sort of drowns itself out where like, okay, I've seen that 20 times today, both negative and positive. It sort of goes away. It's that feeling of like, oh my god, this is such a nice little bit of attention that I'm getting. I can my ego can grow off of this, my head can get bigger. But in real life, there's not that excuse that I can give myself as like, there's no way to know if that's a real person that's saying this, they don't know what I look like in real life. They don't know how like, gross I smell, the radius around me. They don't know like how tall I am, what my voice, all my insecurities or whatever. They're seeing like a perfected version of that kind of on the internet. When it's real life, you can't really do that to yourself. How bad do you smell? I got a couple compliments on how I smell, which was quite nice. But there was I could have joked for plenty. Yeah, there was it's a different sort of vibe in real life. It's sort of I still do get that same like, oh my god, cool, attention. I've never, I rarely ever do that. I still have that. Everyone else will give compliments about your beauty. I'll give you compliments about what you stand for and how much you've helped the community as a whole. What the fuck? I think I'd cry. There's like, you do sort of get into a mode of meeting people. Every now and then there's I got one. Every now and then there's a bad interaction. And I've got one in mind. But
next year, you should partner with a fundraising table so you can sit down and maybe have people chip in money towards a good cause too. And I toned down compliments and teasing quite a bit IRL. But I can remind you that you're not that tall. Head pat.
I am fairly tall. Most people were... I was in heels the second day. And even on the first day, I still got people that were talking about like that you're taller than I expected. Fuck yeah, dude. Winning. The one where Ashley talks about how she had to intervene. I didn't know she talked about it. And yes, wait, did she talk about it? I'm gonna fucking... I'll H3H through this and let me watch her video. Let me steal his content. Hold on. Let me find this content. Where is it at? Icky Streams? Is there a channel? Or is it Clips? Oh shit, immediately I see my face. What's that? Oh no, camping? What the fuck? Oh, I found the thing. Oh my god, alright, I see the... right, okay. So, there was this... I'm gonna watch her content and skip her ads out of spite. Exactly, I hate her. So, anyway. Me and Ashley, reconnected a little bit. She was bringing Peerby or Ava with her to TwitchCon. And I really hadn't talked to her in a while. We were enemies for a brief amount of time. If you don't know, Ashley or Icky is we broke up a few months ago, I don't know, sometime late last year, and
hope you're doing great.
we were sort of I was sort of a little awkward about it, but then I bought some of her clothes off Ick, and we started talking again, and it was so weirdly normal. We had we still bounce off each other really well, which is really quite sweet. And I hadn't seen, oh my god, yeah, I hadn't seen Peerby since her since she recovered from her surgery. So I got to see her brand new face that she bought. Really sick. But yeah, we met up at TwitchCon again, which was nice. We reconnected. It was very sweet. And she helped me in a situation that popped up. Bounce off each other. Well, yeah, verbally, I don't know. Jokes.
Me and are friends again.
All right. I'll watch her if an ad pops up. I'll watch it. I swear.
From this weekend.
But-
Wow, 5 years here.
Oh.
Hope you doing well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ashley did a fucking the fucking Discord meetup. These guys are fucking great. These are so cool. There's Chassis. I fucking this lady here is a, oh my god, I just spotted Ashley. This lady here, I pushed her around in a wheelchair for like a bunch of the day. I stole her. You had like an IckyCon meetup. There's V and Yumi that we met up in Birmingham, but I just saw on like the little scroll past.
You got one of these tops too.
Oh.
Just got mine the
This was
other
day
day
2.
and it goes hard.
Which one? The Ectopsy. I've got, dude, I don't, the fact that she doesn't just send me shit for free, upset. But I had like the ones that she doesn't sell right now are like the baby tees, and they fucking slap. I love those.
This is
And I bought a
Finn's
crop hoodie.
line.
Yeah, there's me there. Look at this fucking, look at me though. This was a bad outfit for this day. Oh my god, I remember both of these two people were so sweet. This guy, like, I don't want to say his job or whatever, but if you're watching this, thank you for doing what you did, and also you were the sweetest person ever. But I'm in like, I don't know, where do I have them here? I'm in like fairly tall heels. I don't have them here. Do I? No. I'm in like fairly tall heels, like I don't know, 3-4 inch heels or something like that. I don't know, the chunky ones. I think I posted a little story about it, and also, again, not safety shorts. This line that I'll let play.
Was this Sunday? No, this was a different day, surely. On Sunday,
Yeah,
Finn had a line that was just, it just didn't move. He was stood. He didn't make it to the entrance of TwitchCon, which is like this area over here. Like, he was kind of around here, and every time I went past him and like saw him, the line was the same size. It just was the same. It was infinitely the same amount.
Yeah. I'm a little proud. That's so cool. Everyone was so nice. Everyone was, oh my god. It's not even that like, I'm proud of it also for like, I'm proud that I have a night, like, that my audience is lovely. Like, TwitchCon staff made a really big deal of like they sort of came up, they noticed that like I was trying to be nice, and like in that clip the line sort of does this like L shape thing. I wonder if I can like quickly, yeah. The line does this little, was it here? Yeah, the line did this L shape thing, and it went back like a decent amount of, I don't know, remember how far, like imagine like 3x of this. There's probably like 50 people or so. And it stopped at the entrance to TwitchCon, because I don't think they would let them do that. You're moving towards the wall. Yeah. So I tried to like walk into the line, so it didn't move. I tried to walk into the line to shorten it, because if I could get up to this wall point here, then we were like no longer blocking the entrance to the entire convention. I could have done like a little meet and greet thing, but okay, I've never asked about it. But can I get your take on this? It doesn't even need to be Twitch streamers or anyone that like, just anyone that you would line up to go see. Is that not like does it not feel a little unpersonal? Like, if you're waiting in line to get, like, you've got to sign up to a meet and greet thing. You got to be in this line by this time, or earliest you possibly can. And then you get, because it's a meet and greet, a very scheduled thing, although you have a 100% chance to meet the person you wanted to meet, where you wouldn't otherwise, you're gonna be, like, sort of rushed along, you know? Like, you can't, like, actually talk. There is an expectation of, like, there's someone else behind you in line, and whatever. And there might be, like, TwitchCon staff that sort of give you, like, a, come on, time to go. I don't know. I kind of didn't like it. For me, like, when I did a meet and greet once, and it was really nice talking to everyone, but I felt awful about it, like, the whole time. Like, I felt really bad, like, I felt guilty about it, really, is the thing. The expectation would make it feel weird. Yeah, you're expected to meet and then move, you know? Like, I really didn't like it. So on the first day, and tried to on the second, what I did was sort of just skim around as fast as I can, you know? Like, never let a really big crowd form. And just like I'd sort of meet people on by chance and then talk to them about what I'm up to and what that. There was a guy that like came up to me and showed me like his entire day from when he went to a car museum and showed me some really fucking cool cars, and we just kept going through like our favorite. Anyway, it was really nice. You get to have more personal chats with someone, right? It does mean that you can't like, you know, there's going to be people that you don't end up meeting, but whatever. You actually got to see the con on Saturday. Yeah, I made it into the convention on the first day. On the second day, I arrived a little bit earlier in the day. I arrived at like midday, which I swear to God is early for me. And then the con closes at like 6. So I think I made it from about here to about over here by the time the convention was stopped. And that was stopped purely because literal army men, people that were in the military, like ushered us out. There was one dude that was just this fucking giant man. I'm in heels and he's like towering over me, and also he's jacked and also in an army uniform. And with the security of TwitchCon, and I shit myself immediately, and he's like, "Yo, can we grab a quick photo?" What the fuck, dude? Dude, fucking, you were great. But, oh my God, it terrified me, like, just briefly when you were walking up to me. Did you get his number? No, and I wouldn't want to. That's weird. They're a fan. I wouldn't do that. That's so, well, I didn't, by the way, but also, like, you know, I'm on Instagram. You know what to message. So there was like an Amazon like military bit as well, which I thought was weird as fuck at TwitchCon. Finish blushing? No, that stop. Anyway, there was Anyway, TwitchCon was really fun. I did meetups. Hey, let's watch the rest of the Ashley video, by the way, while we're at it.
Yeah,
I forgot what else she said.
He was kind of around.
I want to see if
here.
she talked about that one bad interaction.
Every time I went past him and like saw him, the line was the same size. It just was the same. It was infinitely the same amount. I did try to offer him stuff.
Oh my God. Yeah, thank you for the people that like ran and grabbed me like energy drinks. There was a couple people that I didn't get the names of, or I don't remember the names of, but like there were at least 3 people that I had just met that day for the first time that like went on a trek to go get me like any cold drink while I was in that line, because I didn't stop meeting people. It was like 7 hours. The heels were good and comfy, but god damn, I was in bed the second day.
I tried to offer food and water, but they're a trooper. I did have to shoo some people away for being creepy.
Energy drinks
there
and a
was
cookie.
There's some weird people in the line talking to Finn about like why start HRT when.
Dude. Okay. Right. Let me give you the story, chat. I'm sure she's going to talk about the exact same thing, but from my perspective, before Ashley popped in, oh my God. So while this sort of, on that second day when I was doing like, when I met the most amount of people, because they were just, you know, that's what I was doing all day. You sort of get into a rhythm. Everyone's super positive. Everyone's whatever. You're sort of like, you're talking to people about their lives. You're sort of hyped up. You're not approaching any situations. Finn, please stop talking. I want to hear Ashley talk. Sorry, Chassis deleted it, but that's funny. But you sort of get into like this sort of flow with it, you know? You're not expecting anyone to come up and say something weird. So there was really not any, besides this, negative interactions. This was, I'd say, maybe my first negative, like, interaction, but I don't think they were fans. They knew who I was. They knew, like, the rough lore of, like, this guy. This guy's, like, was a streamer, went on HRT, whatever. And now, I don't know, thinks he's a girl or something weird. That's, I think, what they came in with from the vibe of the conversation. You're telling me you don't have haters? I don't have haters that go to TwitchCon and then wait in a line to meet. No. These guys also weren't mean or anything. There was always like smiles on their faces. The first thing they were like, something happened fairly frequently where like people would sort of come up to meet me and they go, to be honest with you, I never really watch your streams. I see clips of you and stuff and it's just cool that you're here. Do you mind if we get a photo? Of course. that's lovely. I don't know why people think that's a weird thing to say or do, but that's a completely normal thing. You don't have to, like, be a fucking super fan to want to say hi. So these guys came up and they said sort of the same thing. It was 3 guys, but only 2 stuck around, I think. Or someone else took the photo for them. But we sort of, like, we did a couple, like, they came up, had a brief, like, a little chat at first, like, hey, whatever, you know, thanks for whatever. I forgot what they said at this bit. But, they asked someone to take a photo, I think, or it was their friend, and they get a photo. We have, I, like, put, you know, they put their arms around me. I say, like, can I put my arm around you? They go, yeah, cool. I think, well, actually, I don't remember if they asked, but either way, they put their arm around me. You know, we took a little photo, did some posing, the only pose that I know. If you look at, I promise you, go look at any photo I'm tagged in from TwitchCon. It's that every pose. And so we do that, and then they sort of, like, you know, they look at the photo, goes hard, sick, and they go, like, anyway, so, like, what made you get into this, you know? Like, what made you, like, start doing all this? You know, very normal. And I go, like, to be honest with you, I was just trying to get better at streaming. I used to do Minecraft. I used to have this big Minecraft channel, and they didn't know me, so I was giving them some lore, blah, 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 and that's why I started streaming. And they went, yeah, but, like, you know, the girl, the being a girl stuff. Like, what was that? Like, they're all, like, very happy, smiley, giggly. And I'm sort of slowly getting a little weird about it. And I say, like, you know, it started with, like, some donation goals and stuff. And you know, it's gone a lot further now. And they said, yeah, you do like OnlyFans, right? And I go, yeah. Like, how much do you make from that? And I was like, how much do you make from that? And I go, well, I'm not gonna tell you that. Bear in mind, there's still, like, 20 people. Like, there's still, like, 20 people in the back of the line, or, like, next, you know, waiting, and or, like, in front of me waiting and everything. You know, that's not something you should ask. Like, but you're, like, you know, you've made tons of money from that, right? I was like, I guess, yeah, it was nice. It was good. And can I see your tax return? Oh my god, dude, they were fucking HMRC IRS operatives. Can I see your tax return real quick? I want to go through the transactions. I want to make sure that everything was a real business expense. And then it got more into, like, I'm like, oh yeah, so, like, they asked the same sort of question again. They went, like, yeah, but, like, why this? You know? Like, why this? Like, what do you mean? Like, the girl stuff? Like, yeah, they were, why do you keep doing it? Like, just sort of, I got, you know, I sort of started to realize, like, oh, actually, I kind of like this. This is kind of fun. And so I just carried on doing it, you know? And it's sort of, there's some gender stuff about it that I'm sort of still figuring out, but it's still fun. And again, they asked the same line of questioning. It's like, one of the things the thing they said next was, oh, fucking hell, sorry. The thing they said next was after the whole, they go, like, oh, why do this? And they go, so, like, why not be, like, a cat or something, you know? Like, why like a girl? And, like, you could be anything. Why would you want to do that? I just, like, it's just how I feel, I guess. I don't know. It's just it's all in my head. I don't know, man. It's just how I am. Yeah, they were on, oh my god, they didn't know that they were supporting the cat girl epidemic. It's really a puppy girl epidemic, isn't it? But, hey, don't worry about that on the ground. That's totally not a, well, there's no reason. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that at all. I'm gonna move that out the way. So, they asked about that, and they sort of continued that same sort of line of questioning of, like, why do you want to be this, blah blah. And then Ashley and Ava sort of they come over. They sort of, like, pop in real quick. They go, yo, hey, how you doing? Do you want some food? Do you want some water? Like, how are you doing? Like, it's getting sort of late into the con. I think she was, like, planning on heading out around this time, and I think Ava had left or something like that. Dirty ass knees. That's not dirt. That's blood. So this, well, it's a scar technically. But she I'll talk about that later. But she came up and you know, I sort of had like I quickly told her, like, I whispered in her ear, like, yo, hey, these guys are kind of getting a little bit weird. She started talking, or like they started talking to her, so I pulled her aside and went like, hey, these guys are a little weird. They're like asking, they're kind of weird about like gender stuff. Like they don't super know me. They're asking like, why not be a cat and shit. I just don't want you to be involved in that conversation. Like I feel like they're just gonna be rude. So she like, I don't remember what she said. She probably said something about it, and then like sort of went back to chat to I think some of her like stream mods and stuff that were hanging out at the time. The conversation just kept going. At this point, they started asking me more about like money stuff again. Like they were like bringing up like, so are you like you're like a multi? You're like you've made millions or something, right? You're like I don't know about that, but. You know, whatever, talking about money. So how much do you make? Again, how much did you make from all the, like, donation goals on Twitch? Like, how much was that? And I went, like, yeah, some of them were really high, blah, blah, blah. After a bit, I was trying to go, like, anyway, like, really cool to meet you, like, really nice, grab their names or whatever, and then they kept going. Usually the sort of, like, it was so nice to meet you. What's your name, by the way? Like, I'll see you, are you coming to the next TwitchCon? That sort of makes people understand that, like, you know, it's maybe time to go. Maybe the conversation is a bit over, because this had lasted like 10 minutes or so, 5-10 minutes. And Ashley popped back over and very nicely, she'll probably say in this, very nicely told them to fuck off. which worked and was so sweet of her. Hold on, let me see what she says about it. She was actually turned into a club bouncer. That's such a fucking good way to put it. 5-10 minutes, that's so long. It was.
And I came up to ask, I can't remember what it was, I think it was that I was going to leave soon or something, and asked if they were alright. And they like moved me to the side and was like, oh, like I didn't, like these people are saying weird stuff and I didn't like want you to be like part of that conversation. I'm going to try and get them to leave. And I was like, okay. So I just like stood and waited for a second and they just carried on. And Finn was getting like he pretty good at like, you know, very kindly shooing people so that, you know, they move on and they're not there all day and everyone gets their go. But these people were locked in.
Ashley just tells the same story but without the amount of stuttering that I do.
Asking and I could tell that, like, you know, Judah's stressed by like how they sounded when they were trying to respond. And after a few minutes I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna step in and deal with this instead. And then I seem like the bad person, and they don't have to, like, you know, they don't have to shoo someone away and seem like a dick. So I kind of just made them leave. I just said really loudly, like, you guys gotta go.
That was so fucking good. Holy shit, I just remembered that. Very, like, noticed. Really loudly from like behind me, just sort of stumbled up and went like, you guys gotta go, like this. Like there's other people, like, oh my god, fucking God bless her. Yeah, that she got that so, like, I think she's like sort of met so many people now that she has the same sort of thing of like, I would find it really hard to do the same thing for a friend and like come up and be the bad guy, but I needed that. That was really nice of her.
And then I realized that was too rude and was like, you know, everyone's got to get their turn in line. And then they left. Oh no, their last question was, how much do you make? Then it was like, what makes you more money? OF or Twitch? And they were just like, what? I'm not answering that. Crazy. They were there for like apparently a while. I turned up at the end, but apparently they were there for like a good little while, which is wild that you would waste your time doing that. But hell yeah.
It's worth noting, I would say that they weren't, someone in chat said like, oh, it sounds like they're TERFs. I don't think they gave a fuck. I think that it was just that, like, it's just maybe not the most positive interaction. They were, I don't know. I don't think they thought they were being dicks. I think they were just like, yo, this is such a weird streamer guy. Crazy that this happened, and they just don't know. Look, they aren't as woke. They weren't as woke as us, chat. They didn't know the grind, the struggles, whatever the fuck. The testing the market. TERFs wouldn't be so subtle. Yeah, they weren't like, were they in the young and dumb category? Yeah, they were bros that maybe didn't get the hint. That's it. Not malicious. But it's a fun story. It's funny the way. My theory is that they were high. Nah, they weren't. There's no way. Maybe I'm bad at spotting that though.
Oh, and then I got
But-
that picture. I
Oh, yeah.
left TwitchCon at like
I
4 p.m.,
that's it.
5
Wait.
p.m., 4:30. I don't know. on Sunday.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I was just scrolling through the thing. I remembered dude. I had the. Oh. Where's your woman voice? Deep inside of my soul. I haven't brought it out yet. God, I've voice changed the whole thing. But, oh, I had such a good, like, I had, like, a big dick moment. I had, like, a sick, cool moment in Rotterdam. I'd never felt this important before in my life. And I know Ashley's going to talk about it, but I want to do it first. We got, like, so the way TwitchCon works is, like, if you're a creator, I don't even know, if you're a creator, you sort of just, no one knows what they're doing when they show up. You sort of mingle with other people there, and they say, like, yo, are you doing this thing, like, later? Are you coming to this party hosted by this brand that was at TwitchCon? Like, Amaran, Red Bull, Xbox, fucking the Blurp, whatever. There's, one of the parties that we went to, because I just listed all the brands that we went with, there was this big, like, fucking nightclub-esque, but also nice chatting room across from it, the party hosted by Red Bull and Xbox and Blurp. Blurp is like a stream add-on thing, which is really neat. And there's like free Red Bull, sugar-free, they had an infinite amount of that shit on tap, free drinks, free vodka, whatever the fuck. It was a streamer's dream. Also at like 10 p.m. Wild for Red Bull. But yeah, it was a nice little party. Mostly you go to Blurp, not Blur. I know Blur the band. But like the usually you go just to like, it's just, this is where me and my friends are going to meet up and drink or whatever, and sometimes you'll have like some agency, some like a company person, some sponsor person-y, some sponsored people thing that will come up and say like, do you like our brand? Or maybe you'd want to work together. Let's exchange details. That shit never happens to me in real life. I go away from that. I would love a Red Bull sponsorship. Red Bull, hit me up. I've been asking about that shit forever. Could I just send you an email? Yeah. I'm not gonna though. I'm scared. But we show up to this party and I'm like the only one on the list to go in, and we get there a little late. And the people at the door said, like, you know, you're on the list and everything, like, gave me a wristband, and they went, like, yeah, but the two people you showed up with, being Alice and Ashley, two of my friends that were at the con, I think Ava was a little sleepy, because why would you want to drink Red Bull at 10, 11 p.m.? And she didn't drink, so alcohol, oh my god, anyway. So, you know, I got the, like, classic, there's, like, a few bounce at the door, like, you're not on the list, they were being rude to my friends. And me having a little, maybe a slight ego boost from the day's events, thinking like, I could probably get him in. You know, people have been very complimentary today. There's been some nice brand stuff as well. I go like, oh really? You sure? They're like, can I talk to someone about it? And maybe like a minute, maybe 30 seconds, a minute passed. The fucking CEO of one of the companies that were, it was either not CEO of Xbox game, it was either Xbox gaming guy, Blurp, or someone from Red Bull. But either way, the people around me were saying like, oh, you met the CEO. Anyway, so he comes out, the guy comes out, and he sort of goes like, you know, everyone's saying like, oh, we're full. The bouncer turns around to the CEO and he goes like, yeah, you know, the bouncer says like, yo, you know, we're full, we can't let him in. He goes like, we can, he looks at me, goes like, what's your username? We can let him in. And then we go in. Dude, I didn't realize I had that pull. I like turned around to both of them and went like, that felt so cool. Did you just see that? Did you just see that? I've never got into a place because of my name before. What the fuck? This is so cool. You went full Karen on him. I just said like, yo, can I talk to someone? And then the CEO came out and said, yeah, let him in. Get him in here. Ah, that's so sick. And it was like, I pulled up to the party with like two women too. Yeah, let me and my bitches in. Oh god, fuck. me and my, oh god, that's fucking awful. No, but by the way, the reason why like Ashley wasn't on the list was only just that like multiple people had sent me that same invite, and I did the form fill out thing, and they just hadn't done it because they didn't know if they were going to come to the party or not. That's the only reason. But also, I got to feel really cool about it, so I'll take it. Finn had a taste of fame. We've lost them forever. It felt so good. It felt so good. Dude, I felt so cool. Isn't this what bouncers do all the time with attractive people? I don't even care if it was because of like, attractive. Wait, that wouldn't even been me. That would have been Ashley and Alice. Either way, fuck it. I'm taking it. I was either attractive or famous. I'm fucking... Those are both win conditions for me. That's fucking great. I like that. I'm gonna keep that memory in my head.
No, because all the mods left and I was scared and all my friends left. And it was just
I
Finn
scrolled
that
through a
I
thing.
knew, I think, and they were in an infinite line, stuck. So, and then I went back to my
Oh, yeah.
hotel
Wait.
and
Shit.
got some food,
Yeah.
sat, tried to recover,
I think she's going on to the thing.
and then I got a message from Finster. I got a text about 7 p.m. ish that Finn was on the way back. Someone tried to get in their Uber. Hilarious. Don't do that, please. If you go to a convention, don't try and get in the creators' Uber.
Oh yeah, on that day that it was like a massive line. I wouldn't call it negative. There was just a guy that was like, I was trying to get back to the hotel after I'd like it was about 7 hours, I'd say, of like being in line, and as we were leaving, I was still meeting people. There were people that waited outside the convention just to see if there were like creators that would come out. And that's when they could meet them instead of buying like a pass for the day or something, or like they just got a day pass and didn't want to get two. That's fair. And took a few photos with them, whatever. But it did make like getting out, like physically leaving, really quite difficult. And I was getting a little bit. That was the only time that it was really stressful because there was a lot of wind. I was in a short skirt and no safety shorts. But it had pockets, so what I did was I put like 2 water bottles in the pockets of my skirt so it wouldn't blow, and then I just fucking, like, on the sides anyway, and then I was just walking around like this, just really hoping that nothing would go wrong. No, like, I don't have a Marilyn Monroe moment, and like the skirt blows up over the grate, where, and I was a little bit freaking out about it, to be honest. Hobbit, thank you, the best. Hobbit like made me feel so much more safe in that environment, and I didn't like have an actual fucking breakdown. And but there was this one guy that I don't remember. I don't remember his name or anything, and it's not even that bad. But he was sort of doing he was like a content creator, I think, and I sort of went like, oh, I've got to, walking to the Uber that had already pulled up. I was sort of like, I've got to go, whatever. And they said, oh, we're like, where are you off to? I was like, I'm going back to the hotel. Where are you staying? I answered honestly. I shouldn't have done, but either way, I went. Oh, I'm staying at the Marriott. And I'm staying at the Marriott. I just gotta head back. I'm a little tired. And again, still rushing towards the Uber. And he goes like, "Oh, great, we're going to the same place. Do you mind if I like hop in?" I drop, I drop any amount of like politeness and go, "Dude, no." There's like no, you can't. Of course you can't. You can't get in the car and come back to my hotel. No. I'm done. And Hobbit like very helpfully was very nice about that too. Was like sort of he sort of helped me out. He was like a guy that was with me, so this guy didn't keep on bothering him, whatever. And now but yeah, no, it was fine. But that was a fun one. I was nice hanging out with people, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how I need to get I need to work on my tone of like how to shoot people away. It only ever happens a few times, and that's sort of why I'm like, it's harder.
That's a bit much. And
it do be a bit much. I crashed at the hotel. Fucking fell. Like I texted Ashley saying like, hey, oh damn, can I come back? Oh shit, thanks for the 500 subs. Oh Terry, thank you. Nice to see you again. The fucking shit, you gotta help me pick like. Oh, I guess we could do that at the end of the year, but I gotta pick like another charity to send stuff to as well. But tell us more about the men in uniform you took selfies with. I think it was just that one guy. But and then someone that worked for the city of Rotterdam was. Oh God, wait, yeah, hold on. Someone worked for the city of Rotterdam that came up to me at the con and told me about hold on, chat. Hear this like. Fucking Chad move from this guy. he was at one of the after parties like last year. There's a place called like the Food Hallen or something in Rotterdam. It's lovely. It is actually a nice place to hang out and good food. And it's also a very big venue as well, or a relatively big venue. Good as like perfect for after TwitchCon. I don't know if this was there. It probably wasn't. It was somewhere else. But he came up and he's like, one of the places we went before that, he went like, yeah, I sort of noticed that they were treating like some of the trans people like a little bad. Like they were being a bit shitty to them. And
when
so
their gift subs expire, renew it.
hell yeah, do it. Thanks for the gift sub. But he had like we went like, yeah, the place we went to before that was like kind of shitty with the trans people that we had there and some of the queer people around. So I fined them $50,000. God damn. What the fuck? What the fuck? Thanks that guy for being yeah. My dude went to a place when people are being treated badly. I'm gonna actually do something about it, and did. Wild, based move from that dude. I don't want to talk about you too much, just in case. But like, goddamn, well done you. You know who you are. Thank you.
We're at the same hotel, so they would come over like with Caribbean people, and we'd like just hang out after. They came over and just they came into my hotel room and was like, "Can I lay on your floor?" I took this photo. We've all been there.
I was so conked. Like I was conked out, bro. I was it was 7 hours and everything and everything whatever. The problem is with adrenaline is it goes away. And while you're like in the moment, it's really fun and you're just hyped up for the fucking whole day. It feels great. And then when you get the second of silence, everything hits you all at once. All of the like tiredness that you should have been feeling. I got to my hotel, took off my heels in the elevator, put some shoes on so I didn't have to walk because taking off my heels in the elevator was a bad idea and I thought it was gross. Put some shoes on, went up to Ashley's room and then fell on the floor. Just laid down. She got me some water.
I'm not gonna lie, the queue was pretty like overwhelming. I don't think I could have handled that. Like I really loved people coming up and asking for photos and stuff, but I never had like more than a few people at any one time. If there was a queue, and it was all day, I think I don't think I would go to events like that because it's just a lot. It's like scary.
I will say one thing with same with like I guess we've got some audience crossover, like me and Ashley. Ashley's audience, lovely people, like really, really sweet. Mine are absurdly sweet too. I think it's that I have more of like a spread of, I saw you from that one video with Nat, and like that's sort of it. But when Ashley has like a very personable audience, they're very nice. They were lovely to talk to in real life.
Finn, when are you going to put the hair ties on the mic in the proper order?
Wait. Oh shit, yeah. Fuck. Wait a second. I feel like Wait. No, I was right. What do you mean? Wait. No, I was in the right order. This is in the right order. Look at that thingy. White, pink, blue. If it was an actual trans flag, it'd be too on the nose, you know? I don't want to make being trans all my content. I don't want to... Well, I don't want my channel to just be about my identity and like dressing up and shit. That would be so cringe. That'd be so weird, chat. I don't want to be too on the nose. I don't want to be too on the nose. Top male creator on the battle pass, by the way. Yeah, that's the reason why I can't. I would adopt like she, her pronouns, but like then I wouldn't be the top male creator on OnlyFans. I actually think I'm wrong about it, by the way. I know that there's a guy that's bigger than me in so many ways. And I didn't realize he had like he was, in my mind, my competition when I was starting off. But it's that guy, Jack Kipps, I think his name is. I'm not really... Yeah, fucking... Oh my god. 14.7 million followers on TikTok. I didn't realize... FinTOS Battle Pass? What? Okay. I'm not talking about... Let me... Hold on. I'm not being that weird yet. But anyway. Yeah, I ain't winning against this dude. Look at this shit, chat. Hold on. Can I show... Let me hold on. I'm just real quick. I'm just giving it a quick scroll. It's fine. Hold on. This dude. This dude has massive. What the fuck? 70. No, don't play the videos. 77 million, 67 and 78 million views on those videos. I'm gonna watch it for no reason. Yeah, he deserves it, I think. He can have the title. I think that's cool. He can be the #1 male creator, that's fine. God damn. And, he has a, close call. My god. He has a, you know, he does very well. As far as I know, I think he's actually, I think I was probably doing better for what the fucking 1 month was what I was going to say. Oh my god. Hey Kurt, thanks for the 25 gifted subs. Nice to see you. How's things? Oh my god. Thanks. Oh my, I don't even know how many subs I'm at right now. Thank you for the 25 again though. I swear to god I'd be more surprised, but it's Kurt. I know it's Kurt's fucking insane. He said Kurt's got maybe the most generous person that I've had in Twitch stuff for a while. Let me see what the thing was. Streams? No. This one? No. Did I delete it? Oh fuck, have I like actually removed it? I thought I just disabled the thing. Oopsie. Wait, no, this should be it. What? Okay, I got no idea. Oh wait, wait. Oh, it's a folder. Oh, I'm silly. Okay, this one? Ah, fuck yeah. Alright, still. I don't know how the fuck I've still got, like, there's like, it's, I think this, hold on, let me, where I can enable it just for a sec. This one? Why does it grow a mustache? I will never grow a mustache, chat. I'm so sorry. I don't think I'm physically capable of it. 595. Fuck yeah. Nice. Oh, I'm so surprised that that number's more than 1 or more than 25 now. Why are you not wearing a bra? Because it would have messed up the thing of the dress, and I don't have a bra. I don't have a strapless bra. Or at least not a good one. What have happened to that? Oh, I forgot what the fuck. Yeah, there was, what's it? I don't have a good bra for this, and I'm trying to embrace my, like, I don't know what to call them. Not quite titties, but, you know. Close as you can get. Close as I can get. Most women would get a beard if they only dated one. Okay. I know that I've tried to grow a beard before. And I still shave. Like, I shave, like, chesticles. I still shave, like, every day. Just, no, mostly every day. I'm shaving, like a ghost of a hair, though. Like, it's just the feeling that, like, it's the vibe that I have hair on my face, rather than actually... You shaving peach fuzz or beard hair? I don't know. Like, in terms of dark hair on my face, there's maybe 1 or 2. I think? Like sometimes I'll spot one, like, just on my, or something like that. But it's fine, and then I shave it, it's gone. It's easy. The memory of hair. Yeah. It's just I don't know why. It's something about, like, doing makeup and hair just grosses me out. But I'll still shave. I could go and get electrolysis, but then I'd have to, like, grow my facial hair out for, like, 2 weeks. No. Get laser. It would not, the hair that I grow on my face is not laserable hair. It's like, very light and fine, I guess. It's not the sort of thing that would be zapped away.
Dream of English summer. 45 C degrees is melting my soul.
Yeah. Wait, what? I can't, wait, is that England current? What's the current, hold on. Current temp. Okay, right now it's 19, but it is also 8 PM. Can I see, like, recently?
Wahoo.
Current temperature in the UK. On an average, it's 22. What's like the temperature map? What's like the hottest area in England? Because 45 would be fucking nuts. Okay. Let's do yesterday. At, like... Oh, maybe... Oh, I can't go back further? What the fuck? That's annoying. Okay. When would it have been, like, the hottest? I guess, like, in the morning? Anyway. Seems like 25 to 30 is about where it's at. But, oof. It does... I can't describe the difference in weather. Like... It's the difference between being in a hot room and being out in the sun on a windy day or something. Where, like, yeah, the sun's really hot and everything, where it touches my skin, gets warm, but not the air around me and that I'm breathing is wet and hot. Oh, you can't, like, sweat, nothing evaporates.
For a while now. I only need to grow my hair for a few days, though I guess because you've had laser it takes longer for you.
No, I've never had laser on my face.
So slow.
I didn't realize it was only that. I've never had laser on my face, so maybe you're right. I did look up someone for electrolysis because I was just kind of getting annoyed about, like, still having to shave my legs, even though I don't really care. Like, I haven't shaved in, like... Laser is kind of sick, to be honest. Oh my god! The most noticeable area I'll grow hair is, like, on my calf here. And I haven't shaved in, like, a few weeks. I don't want to lift my... you know? And you can't see shit. Like, I can't even feel hair on my leg. But on my calf, I can still, like... If I get a good angle on it, I can sort of see. Wax strips? I could, but then... Well, the problem I have with waxing is it more just breaks the hair. Because they are, like, fine hair. It just breaks it. And then you're just kind of screwed. And it's just worse. You get a worse result. What's your opinion on Spaceballs? These cars look better? They are. Hold on. I'll show off my knees. Okay. Currently, I can't do that. Hold on. Currently, this is like the really bad one. This one is like all but done. Look at that. That's nearly finished healing. That's like a completed thing. It's kind of, that one will look kind of cool. It'll look like a cool scar. The other one doesn't. Just keep it moist. It's like, dude, it's healed. It's like, this is just a scar on me now. I don't know what to do. Does it look painful? No, not even remotely. What on earth did you do? I fell off a goddamn bike. I fell off an electric bike in silicone scar patches. What is that? What? What does it do? Whoa! I didn't know that's a thing. That's so cool. And it comes in tape? That's sick as fuck. I'm buying some on Amazon, like, right now. But about good reviews. Boom. Tomorrow by 1:30. Fuck yeah, dude. Gimme that shit. Boom. Thank you, Yumi. Check out. Yo. Fuck yeah, dude. This is great. No, it's not a business expense. Is it? No, it's not a business expense. HMRC, I'm not putting this on my company card. That'd be wrong, I think.
F1NN, I stopped receiving notifications when you're streaming. What should I do? I just happened to be logged in and noticed you were on.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy, right? Like, the last month or so, it seems like no one's noticed that I've been live, like, all the time. It's wild. Oh. Oh, man. I was talking about TwitchCon stories from before. There was a few people that came up and went like, I used to watch your streams and I just haven't really seen any in the past, like, few months. It's like, oh, yeah, because I did one that time. You do owe if it's a work expense. It could be. Do I want to argue about it in court? No. So I'm paying 3 times the amount for it. Why not? A rare Pokemon. There's a scar. What the fuck? There's a scar cream that minimizes scar tissue. I know that that's a thing because I think I brought this up last stream. But yeah.
Salazilic acid can help with scars as well.
Ooh. Fuck yeah. Good shit. You did meet a makeup artist, right? Well, I don't know if she'd call herself a makeup artist, but Barbie, the person that, like, helps me do all the shoots, like, picks the outfits and everything, like, buys the dresses I'm gonna wear, whatever, and, you know, physically takes the photos a lot of the time. Like, she was, like, trained to do makeup and stuff. God, I feel bad that I've kind of forgot exactly what she did. But, like, I remember when I hired her, she basically said, like, I'm down to do, like, I'm down to help you with makeup, whatever. Just don't make me do, like, prosthetic, like, makeup. Don't make me do, like, effects makeup, because she hated that, and that was it. So I assume she did something with us. But, neat. Barbie is kind of cool. She's fine, I guess. She's neat. Little asshole that works with me, I guess. Same with Edge. Catch you later, I'm gonna... What the fuck? Thing could heal. Oh, dude. If I could just stop getting, like, random injuries, I think I would. I think I'd win. I'd be so much better as a person. People would stop. People would stop having a shocked reaction whenever they see my knees. They go, "Oh, you poor baby. I'm so sorry that happened to you." It's fine. It's fine. I promise. Neat.
Also, I didn't realize you haven't had facial laser hair removal. Holy shit. How
I haven't.
TF no shadow? Pure makeup skill? Or epilating?
Genetics. I have no idea. I've just literally never been able to grow facial hair. I've puberty hit me in a lot of ways, but not that one, I guess. The universe didn't... It's almost like the universe didn't expect Finn to be a boy. Yep. You have CeraVe with salicylic acid facial... Yeah, in all fairness, I do put that. I do... Like, it's a body moisturizer, so I do use that. I guess it has helped.
Oh, damn.
So I'm doing both. Yo! Shit! Thanks for the 60 for the subs. The net? Just making sure. I've seen too many clips of streamers, like, pronouncing a foreign word, and it's actually a very rude thing. So just in case it is, I'm so sorry. But neat. Puberty went to the height instead of hair. I mean, I'm 5'10"-ish. 11. Fucking... oh my god, Pyro came around the other... Pyro was like... Pyro's been in England for the last little bit. And I'm not sure how long he's staying exactly. But he went like, how tall... Like, we're in general conversation. We went like, how tall are you? Like, I don't know. Like, how tall are you, man? Like, I don't know, 6 foot or so? I went, 6 foot? No, I'm not 6 foot. Jesus Christ. This man's trying to big himself up. Dude, we're like the same height. I'm not 6 foot. Neither are you. He went like, yeah, but no one's really 5'11". Fair. A fair point. I can't argue with it. There are no people that exist that are 5'11". I used to be, and then I was transgendered and by the internet. And now I'm 5'10". I dropped an inch and a bit. I dropped a shoe size and a height measurement and an inch. I dropped an inch and 2 inches. Blame it on chat. I do want to, like, do a video one day that's shit. I saw some TikTok that I wanted to respond to that was about like talking about me as a content creator, like what I did, like, you know, I think there was sort of like what happened to Finn's sort of content, and I really wonder what, like, the broader internet thinks, because I don't know whether the opinion is that, like, I was genuinely, like, transitioned by my audience on Twitch. I think I hear that often enough that that's sort of what's in my head for it. But I would like to... It would be kind of fun to do a video on that. Because, honestly, I've got, like... It's a confusing topic. It's a thing that's, like... I don't think that is true entirely. That's the still a joke crowd. Yeah.
Damn.
But there's probably something.
Months.
There's probably something to it. I was probably, like... There was probably some element of, like... There was a lot of, like... You know, good feelings associated with doing something, so I sort of did it more. My opinion is still that, like, I was doing this shit before I was a YouTuber or streamer or did this on stream or YouTube or whatever. This would have happened anyway. But I think that I'm autistic enough to would have let that ride until I was in, like, my 40s. and then go, ooh, maybe genders are actually a thing that I should think about. Whoopsie. You couldn't have transitioned if you didn't really want to? Yeah, no, that's what I mean. You did do the HRT without telling us. That was just, yeah, no, I kept the HRT secret for like a year, roughly. I'm so sorry to change topic. What the fuck is going on with H3H3? Like, Ethan, what the fuck has happened? I have a tab up about him. And now I'm just seeing, I'm on YouTube looking at my recommended.
Balls.
What the fuck did I miss that happened on Twitch? Like, he's suing motherfuckers now? I get I'm not even gonna go into the... I mean, it's a political thing, obviously. The world is on fire and everything's bad and everyone's shitty. But specifically this, he was just like, okay. Without like... Fuck it. Should we watch his video on it? I'm not going to watch his content nuke. Basically, H3H3 put out a video that was a content nuke that, as far as I'm aware, was basically meant to target a Twitch streamer called Hassan Abi, who does political shit, and just to like review, like he to make him watch the content and then sue him for copyright infringement. I think. No, don't watch it. That's why I'm not going to watch it. But I've got this one up. So he put out a video called "I'm suing these 3 creators," where I believe what happened is that content nuke was watched by 3 streamers: Denims. There's Denims again. There we go. Frogan and Caseytron. And now H3 is suing these 3 small streamers for reacting to his content. Bear in mind, Ethan, H3H3, like, was respected on the platform, used to be respected on the platform pretty much because he made decent content. He made some React content back in the day, funny, and was targeted by someone trying to sue him for copyright infringement, right? The word React is doing a lot of work there, yeah. And he won the case, and it was a massive, massive support from YouTubers and YouTube audiences at the time to, like, create a bit of an agency to help out other streamers, or at the time, YouTubers, to not get false copyright infringement strikes on their channel, and their livelihood just could go out the window for something that wasn't legal. And so now, he's copyright striking small creators because they were mean to him on the internet. Oh, God. I mean, obviously, he's not suing anyone else that reacted to the content. Just these 3 women political streamers. Oh, my God. Did I get that all right? Trust me, Finn, you don't want to be involved in any of this. Dude, I'm so on the fucking outside of this. I'm a femboy OnlyFans whore. I don't think that this motherfucker knows who I am. Caseytron and Denims follow me on Twitter, which I know that Ethan would think is, like... the most absurd thing on earth. But we've never talked to each other. I don't know if I've spoken to Caseytron before. I might have done. But I don't actually know anything about any of their content. I know that it's... to be honest, I thought Caseytron was just fucking around. But I guess it's political content they make. They're like commentary channels. Wild. He did try to sue Noah Sampson too. Who's Noah Sampson? I'm gonna find out. Oh, I've seen that guy's face before, I think. Cool. I don't know. Like, the political streamer, I'm assuming, fundraiser day. Holy fuck, he is! What the fuck? Yeah, they're like raising... They've got GoFundMe's up right now as well. Wait, is Denims live? Denims might be live currently. Maybe. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, Denims was live. She was, like, live streaming to, like, you know, fund a, like, her fucking legal case for lawyers and shit, which is insane. It's like poking a Cthulhu cosplayer. Sorry. Oh my god. Those 3 girls are psychos. I mean, oh! Hi Finn, they've been harassing Ethan's kids, death threats, and other out-of-pocket stuff. They personally have? That's kind of... Is that true? That's kind of like a... wild thing for content creators to spend their time doing, right? No, they haven't. That's BS. It's very wild. These three women, these three streamers have been sending death threats to Ethan's children in their free time. I don't know. That sounds so unbelievable. But, like, if they did, Jesus, I guess fuck them. But, like, really? They didn't. Ethan admitted they didn't. Nano, what the fuck is going? You haven't spoken my stream. You haven't chatted in so long. Wait, hold on. I gotta know. One sec, Nano. I've gotta. How can I check your chat? I don't know how to do this. Bruh, you haven't been in my chat since January. Goddamn. So nice to see you, I guess. Those are three different things. It's confusing because of how far things have gotten. Yeah, stay out of it. I plan to stay out of it now, I guess. But please listen to Nano. That's a wild thing, anyway. Okay, lying about them doing that is awful. They could have been targeted for that, and they would have had less protections. I mean, kind of all... I would say that generally, I don't know the situation about what's going on between Ethan and these three, but I would say that trapping streamers into like React content or like I don't know what it'd be, trapping streamers into watching your video just so you can sue them,
damn.
even if they lose. Hey Kurt, thanks for the 10 gifted subs. Even if they lose, is going to cost them like hundreds of thousands of dollars in legal fees. I would say that's a shitty thing to do, especially when you're very wealthy and don't need money and do not have anything besides benefit from these streamers watching your content and giving it attention. And the content itself was just shitting on one of their friends. And then you can sue them and waste hundreds of thousands of dollars. I would say generally that's a bad thing. I don't know what they did, but generally, oof, not the best. Also, this comes out after Ethan had to retract claims about one of them. God, what the fuck mess is going on, man? Oh. What the fuck? I guess I'll stay out of it. The only thing that I knew about the content nuke thing was that like Hassan watched half of it over an 8-hour period, and that's why he couldn't like sue Hassan directly. My God. Entrapment only works against cops. I didn't say it was entrapment, but yeah, I guess. Cool. I mean, I don't think you can... I don't know if, like... I don't think that it would be entrapment anyway to just put out a piece of content. I know that he had, like, a copyright thing on it, but the fact that... It's more the fact that the content was made solely so he could sue people for watching it. Little much. You're missing a lot of it, that's why it doesn't make sense. Requires contact if it gets too much for anyone. Fair enough. I've watched some stuff on it, I guess, but this is sort of new info. Because the video download is gonna... Sam pretty much deconstructed the content nuke and he only watched half of it. My God. Funny. Jesus fucking hell. I love that top on you. Thank you. It's a whole dress, but I'm just being, I'm being modest. Oh my God. And I'm, you know, I'm a very, clearly a very, clearly a very modest motherfucker in this very, very short dress. This is the sort of thing that, like, you need to wear a specific kind of underwear or else you will show the, like, the dress comes up so high. Oh my God, nice makeup. Thank you. Time for an unsubtle change of subjects. Sorry, I'm interested though. I need to get I get the jingle keys in front of me, but it's such a fucking... So the reason why I'm interested in this is like, this is a YouTuber I grew up with, man. This is so fucking interesting that like H3's sort of doing this now, I guess. Right?
Gay theory, Finn has been going by she/they for a while now, but every time she's about to update her socials or talk about it on stream, the universe throws her into a comedic situation that leads her into forgetting about it.
Oh man, that theory has some bones to it. That maybe there's Can I tell you about a nice thing that happened recently? That was like really, really sweet. That has some, you know, I don't want to make gender this whole channel's thing, but you know, okay, so when I got back from, so TwitchCon was actually partly over my dad's birthday, and I didn't get to go. Now, my dad is retired, and you know, he just hangs out and stuff. And he went on like a lovely little date with my mom. Ruby was also like, my sister was also like out of town at the time. So we went, okay, let's organize something for like the weekend upcoming to like, you know, we'll like happy belated birthday. We'll go to his favorite restaurant. We go there an awful lot as like a little family celebration thing. And the last time I'd gone to this restaurant, I think they were sort of joking around about like really getting dressed up, because again, this is not a super nice restaurant. Give a big Toblerone again. Damn right, I did give him a Toblerone. I give him one every year, and it's not like a crazy nice restaurant. They're fucking great food. It's one of those like, I'm not gonna tell people this restaurant exists sort of once. Like I'm gonna, I hope it stays open forever. But I want it to get exactly the amount of attention it needs. I don't want it to change in any way. It's perfect. But the last time we went there, I was like, they made a bit of a joke about it. They went like, oh, we're going to get really dressed up. So I wore a suit. Going there. This was only a year. This was like last year. So not that very long ago. I wore a suit when I was there. And motherfucker, I was so unbearably uncomfortable. I think I went home early. Like, I was in a shitty mood because of, I don't know why I chose to do that, either way, but I felt so uncomfortable. Anyway, this time, not really on purpose or anything, but I was dressed a bit more femme, you know. I was in a long skirt and a little top and a little cardigan and whatever. I was wearing makeup. I was, you know, had my hair down, whatever. Didn't have a baseball cap on. And we did the exact same thing. We sat at this same table, in the same order, in the same restaurant, a year apart. One time I was wearing a suit, and I was in an awful mood. This time I was wearing some normal clothes, and it felt so much more comfortable. I felt so normal. It was such a nice time. I could chat more like freely. No one gave a fuck, which was nice. My family are absolute sweethearts. We had a lovely dinner, went back to theirs, we had a nice little chat. Me and my dad drank some whiskey. I gave him some cake that I'd made. And then I got a message, after I get home, that I'm going to quote it to you directly because I don't want to fuck it up. But this shit, like, made me cry. Hold on. So, oh, right there. Was it this one? Yeah. My mom sent a message at 11 p.m. Said, thank you both for taking your dad out tonight. He just said to me, oh my god. He just said to me, don't we have the very best children in the world, with a tear in his eye. Sentimental fool that he is. Dude. Oh. Oh. God, that was sweet. Jesus Christ. It was so nice. There was, and did we learn something from this? Maybe there's something to this whole transgender thing. I don't know. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe I can have a nice time. And, oh, yeah. I don't know. It feels nice to, you know, it's not, the night was very much not about me. It was about my dad. But it felt so cool for me. For like, you know, just drop the he, him. I don't mind the he, him, though. I like it. At the very least, like, I have, like, there's people in my lives that, in my lives, there's people in my life that only she, her me, and there's people that he, him, and she, her me, and there's people that he, him me. My family was very respectful, and, you know, they asked, they were like, how we doing on this? And I went like, I haven't figured it out, but, you know, it's probably going a certain way. It's... If we track it, if it was put on a graph of how often I'm using she, her pronouns, you know, the percentage is getting less and less for he, him. And, but yeah, anyway. But they were just chilling. It was fun. It was very nice. Yeah, I forgot what that started with, but something to do with pronouns. There's like,
Thank you for helping us become the people we've become. You might not think about it, but a lot of us look up to you.
oh, what the fuck? I thought about it at TwitchCon. That was fucking, don't. You're gonna, if you keep going on the emotional route, you're gonna make me cry on camera. I've got, again, too much estrogen in my goddamn system. I will cry. You don't make me cry. It's mean. Out with the daughters, wonderful. Yeah, there was a strange, like, I think I told the story a few times. Like, my dad sort of had like when I initially said like, yo, I'm going on estrogen, by the way, and I really did say it pretty much exactly like that. Like, hey, by the way, I'm gonna be going on like a testosterone blocker and and estrogen, and you know, don't change anything about it. Don't treat me any differently, whatever. And my dad had this brief outburst for like a minute or like 10 seconds and said like, "Whoa, what the fucking." Wait, I don't get it with the they thems and like what are we supposed to know? It's not even like multiple people, and everyone looks at him like my sister and my mom look at him and me and go, what the fuck? What was that, man? Did you not hear the thing? The son that we have? Did you not hear him say that? Did not change anything about it? And then, you know, that was just, I think we just shamed him out of it, I guess, and now he's an absolute fucking sweetheart. But the topic hadn't came up since then, and we talked about gender stuff when we were at the dinner, and it was shockingly normal, neat, very cool, nice to feel accepted. But yeah, oh my god, I've got to update the measurements, don't I? Because that shit has probably changed. Ooh, sorry, I just saw the chat bot do its thing. Imagine you were in a romantic movie. What would be your iconic, heartfelt scene? What the fuck? I just finished You, the Netflix series, and I don't want to spoil anything, but people that have watched it, what the fuck? That was not romantic. I know, it's just the closest thing that I've watched to romantic. Dude, I watch bullshit. I'm spending my free time rotting my brain, and I do not mind. It's so fun. Just watching random lore videos on YouTube, or Netflix documentaries I'm not gonna remember, or movies that have a fucking 10% on Rotten Tomatoes, or anime that actually, to be honest, I haven't watched Arcane yet. God damn it! I also need to watch. The Blue-Eyed Samurai, a friend of mine keeps like recommending, and is getting a little bit upset that I haven't watched it yet, that I really should watch. I've downloaded it, but I haven't watched it. I feel bad. Is it good? I might watch it. Who knows? That and I still haven't watched the new, oh shit, the Love, Death, Robots thing. Was that a meme, or is Tommy in it in fucking Love, Death, Robots? I saw that shit on Twitter, and I genuinely don't know if it's AI or not. Blue-Eyed Samurai was amazing. Okay. Oh, fuck. Right. Shit. I was kind of hoping it'd be a mixed review. Fuck. I really should watch it, huh? Oh, fuck. What about falling asleep to streamers? I might get into that, to be honest. It's the sort of thing I'd want to watch. But then I feel like I'd want a streamer to be, like, perfect. Like, I would get annoyed at a real person. You know, if it's there's a separation. Oh, God. I'm a bad person. Anyway. Am I going insane? Tommy and it was in Black Mirror. That's what it was. Why is he... How did that happen also? Hold on, what the fuck? Black Mirror. He was! Dan TDM?
2 years. Really love her relationship with her dad. You look super pretty, and Arcane is amazing. Bring tissues.
Oh, I know. Wait, what the fuck?
F1NN heart.
Alaska, ready the shields. Prep the thrusters.
This is Black Mirror? This is like that Star Trek one. Oh, wait. Wait, is it not the Star Trek one?
Oh, you cheating bottom holes.
Tommy and Dan TDM! What the fuck? That's such a weird cameo. What the fuck? They made a sequel? Actually, that episode of Black Mirror was really good. That one was fucky. I rewatched it a couple times. It was really dark. I really like that one episode. It's kind of cool to know they made a sequel. Sick. Okay, fuck it. I got a couple new things to add to the list. Hold on. Oh my god, shit, I opened notepads and a bunch of therapy notes came up. That was awful. What a flashbang. Okay. I wrote them down. I already finished watching all of Secret Level. I need my Love Death Robots fix, but Black Mirror I didn't realize there was a new season. Dan TDM was the goat of Minecraft mod showcases back in the day. Yeah, I know. I remember I wasn't like a super like adamant Dan TDM fan, but I'd seen his videos all the time or like pop up. I watch him like I don't know. I used to watch Dan TDM videos as like a supplementary little content. Like I was never really subscribed to his channel, but I'd watch every now and then if something interesting popped up when I was a kid. Pantheon was Pantheon is so good. Pantheon is such a Pantheon was better than Black Mirror in my opinion for new original sci-fi. Oh, big agree. Pantheon is fucking cracked. Doc M77. It's a different note, but goddamn hell yeah. You ever watched Doc M77's fucking Enderman farm, dude? Oh. Built that shit so many times. Let me find it. Yeah, 11 years. Yo, dude. This shit. Oh! It's the music. I love it. 13 years ago on 1.8. Sorry. Gosh, you're so autistic, it's cute. That's so sweet. God damn it. I'm so sorry. Fucking hell. Sorry, I'm going through my nostalgia. How was 1.8 13 years ago? 1.8 was the version I was like hesitant to update to. 1.7.10. Chef's kiss. Best Minecraft version. Actually, there was whatever version they implement. Oh shit, it was the combat update that really on 1.9 that really fucked my shit up. So cringe. I have learned to actually like it now though. But anyway, on topic. Hey, what's up? Hey, dude. What's poppin'? How's things? I did get your DM. We should make something together. I'm bad at responding to things. Who's your favorite Sonic the Who's your favorite Sonic the Hedgehog character? Puppy Girl. How do I ban someone? How do I get rid of that guy? How do I kill him? Dude, you've sent 999 messages. Goddamn. Fair enough. I watched that new Sonic movie on a plane. Not bad. Oh heck, no joke. Yeah, I'm down. That would be sick. I see. Your shit pops up on my like shorts feed. 2017 Minecraft for me. Oh, 2017 Minecraft was peak for me as a viewer. Someone released a video called Faster Than Light, and I showed it in class at some point. What? Kids thinking Minecraft was a video game and pretending it's not. It's not one of the most complex shits they could get into. Okay. I don't know if I agree with that take, but it can be really complicated. Like, you can build a functioning computer in Minecraft. Not even that you can build a functioning computer in Minecraft. People are continually getting better at building computers smaller and smaller, faster and faster inside of Minecraft, to the point that now some of them actually like are functional as computers genuinely. Like, not as a like, hey, if I put the video in 100x speed, look, I can make a calculator work. Like, some wild shit. People have, like, remixed music inside of Minecraft. There's some nut stuff. Can you play Minecraft in Minecraft? Yes, you can. I think that's a Seth Bling video. Hold on. Let me see. Guarantee it's Seth Bling. Maybe. He would have done a video on it, but still, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Of course it goddamn existed. It existed years ago. Look at this fucking... I don't know. This shit is so... Look at that! That is past my understanding. I don't know how any of this shit works. I don't know, RAM or something? 256 bytes of RAM. This is just magic at this point. Like the science indistinguishable from magic, whatever the fuck that phrase. What do you? Yeah. Hold on. Where does he play? What does he play the craft? What in the fuck? You can. Jesus.
Weird, kinda sad story. The child of one of my dad's friends created a cover of Skyfall in Minecraft, and then died. I felt super guilty for years after because I was asked if I wanted to be friends with them.
How'd you feel guilty about it? But, yeah, that is kind of sad. I'm very sorry. You can't download more RAM, but you can build it. Sorry. God, that was a really good joke right after that. Oh, man. Can't download more RAM, but you can build it in Minecraft. Oh shit, that's fucking fair enough, gender. Damn, that's quite bad. I'm very sorry that you went through that and they went through the fuck. That's really quite bad. When the hyperfixation really kicks in for some genius kid in Minecraft. Yeah, there are. I think the thing with the craft is that it attracts nerds. You know, like. The people that are... I've met some, like... everyone I used to know from, like, back in the day that did Redstone now works in some wild job. Like, they work at Microsoft developing some fucking computer component, or one guy is, like, a microbiologist. Like, because you had to deal with such, like, detail and intricacy, and you had to have kind of some knowledge of code in a way, or at least basic, like, logic systems. Like, understanding, like, and/or gates type of thing, you know? Like, having an understanding of that made you so much better in Minecraft. It's why you find a bunch of people that are also into coding that are into Minecraft, because it's it tracks in-game super well. And, there's some fucking cracked-ass geniuses that I've met over the years, and some of them actually, like, hung out with me. Very fun. There was some, like, there's a Psycraft member that I was friends with for a while who was... I don't even understand how his goddamn mind works. Really fucking cool. I still watch like I watch all of like Cubic Meter's stuff on YouTube because Cubic Meter does the stuff that I would like have an idea about and like, you know, try and build this little concept inside of Minecraft. Like, oh, I wonder if I could make a cannon that shot an arrow, and then he turns that into somehow I can teleport a fucking death arrow that can kill you in one shot anywhere you are in the world with a machine that I built in an hour. Terrifying. I don't know how he does it. God damn. It's kind of specifically boys that were shunned. It's also kind of specifically boys that were shunned of drawing / other creative stuff because it's too girly, so they're creative in Minecraft. Yo, base take. Oh god. We could just say like all yeah, the Minecraft being people's creative outlet is kind of probably why the game's so big. It's just because you can have entire niches of communities that are huge and only using like one part of the game's engine, like in a similar way to Roblox, I guess. Did you see that Roblox has like a game inside of Roblox? Not even Roblox itself, but Roblox's game got a higher peak player count than like Fortnite ever did. Like it was the highest amount of players in one game at one time or something. Did you see that? It broke a record. Hold on. Player count record. Let me see. I don't remember what it was. It was like growing. It was like farm something, right? Grow a garden. Yeah. Fucking hell. Ugh. Jesus. That's absurd. 7.7 million concurrent play. Hold on.
This Roblox game just set a new
watching a YouTube
world
short,
record.
don't yell at me.
Grow a Garden, yeah, I'm sure you guys have heard of it, has become one of the first...
I'm sure you guys have heard of Grow a Garden. You guys have heard of Grow a Garden, right? You've heard of Roblox Grow a Garden, the game where you press a button and a garden grows. You've heard of Grow a Garden.
Roblox games to hit 11 million players, so that's 11 million people all playing at the same time. As Creekcroft said,
What?
the only other game to reach that number in the entire history of video games is Fortnite. And you can see here in a tweet from Simon Blocks, 11.7 million concurrent players on one Roblox game. This is more concurrent players than the top 100 games on Steam and the whole of Fortnite combined, with a couple million left to spare. The Roblox platform just doesn't stop growing.
Okay. What the fuck? Sounds legit. Well, it does, though. I have some experience, and I'm gonna really fucking hope that an NDA doesn't cover what I'm about to tell you. There was a brief time in my life where I was doing, like, Minecraft stuff, and that was all I did. I was running these servers and shit. And a Roblox company tried to buy the server out that I was working with. Server owner, fuck you, by the way, cut me out of that deal. Did I ever have I ever told you about this story? I must have mentioned this before, because it's got a great hook and an intro. I don't know, I need like... Oh, that's why the crash... Have I told... Sounds new to me. Fuck it. Chat, here's how I got scammed out of $1 million. Not even scammed. Okay. Here's how I got, like, fucking, zucked out of $1 million. You've mentioned it before, but not very often. Fuck it, I'll tell you. I'm not kidding, by the way. This was... Don't speak at UNDA. It's not really covered because nothing happened. Anyway, so I won't say any of the details. I won't say who, blah. Because, you know, this is actually a massive thing. But years ago, a server that I was working with at the time had a, like, it was doing very well. In the area of Minecraft, it was stupid good. Yeah, great title for, hey, Warden, I know you're watching this, like, probably right now. We gotta put a, I wonder if I could make this story a YouTube video. But it's hard, I don't know what I can say, so I'm gonna risk it. But, I was working for the server. The guy that ran it with me, or the guy that made the server, like the founder of it, let's say, brought me on as like a little bit of promotion, ideas, everything like that. I'd play the server, I'd make videos about the features that got added. If I came, like, I'd come up with a feature and it would be added into the game. I'd work with developers to implement it, and then I'd get a YouTube video out of it, which was a dream setup for this. Imagine you have imagine you're a Minecraft YouTuber, and you can just ask someone to, like, hey, I've got a video idea, could you maybe make this whole plugin for me? Like, it's probably like a few weeks of work and thousands of dollars. Go do it, and you don't pay for any of it.
Lose 90
Great.
pounds of weight and I'm already 6 months of HRT.
Oh.
Met people at Dutch Comic Con that called me cute in my dress. Thanks for breaking my egg fin.
Yeah, that's so big. Fuck yeah, good shit. Well done. Good thing for you. That's so sweet. Mm-hmm. Okay, I remember the grift, indeed. So that was my Minecraft channel. I'd like come up with some ideas, devs would make them, whatever. And so when after this server had grown to the point that it's making a lot of money, like a lot of money, I could probably say the amount. I mean, I don't know. Okay, I won't say the exact amount because that's probably something. But servers in the field would make anywhere from about, in gross revenue, about 100,000 to $1 million every month, right? Every single month with the amount of players that were on. And God only knows how much Hypixel makes. I have no fucking clue. Absurd. Obviously, I took a little crumb of that pie, which was still a wild amount of money for me. But either way, not too much. But we'd go back and forth after me and the server owner guy. We would go back and forth completely on like, hey, when are we gonna do the paperwork for like actually like making this a real partnership? Because I'm not contracted by this. I have no like. We're just sort of being bros. We're sharing a split of revenue, and that's it. And he was American, and so, you know, the paperwork's just a real pain in the ass. I've got some tax issues. I don't know, like, if, like, it's gonna take a long time to sign it. Like, there's differences, like, the lawyer fees. You know, we'll just leave it a little while. You don't need a contract like right now, right? Do you, Finn? You don't need that. It's fine. Anyway, months go by, years go by, honestly, of us working together. 50-50 little split of profit that we made after everything. And still nothing on paper. Never trust an American. And so there's nothing on paper. And then a Roblox company messages the guy. And I hear about this about a week after, a little under a week after this pops up. And this massive Roblox game publisher, they own multiple games in Minecraft. There's tens of thousands of players playing their game. Bear in mind, we're like at the sort of 1,000 player count on the server that we made. And verbal contracts are a thing. Kind of, trust me, bro, only goes so far legally. And so one day, while I'm in Germany, with like at Reese's place, I get a call from him. I get a call from the server owner guy that's working with me. And he goes, "Hey, this big Roblox company's approached me. They want to buy the server." And I go, "Whoa, that's wild." We'd had people offering to buy the server before, but it had always been like other Minecraft server owners wanting to expand their business, I guess. And so that's not super crazy news. The crazy news is that he says they're offering $1.something million. Yo, 50-50 partnership, dude? 50-50 partnership of the server of the split? Like, 50... You're kidding. They want to buy it out for over $1 million? That's more money than I've ever heard of having. That's absurd. That's wild. I react very well on the phone. He then says, "And they want to talk to you about what you're gonna get." Okay. So, oh my god, I have this, I talk to the guy. The guy that owns this Roblox company is this big Silicon Valley CEO guy that's like VC, venture capitalist funded. And I had to schedule a 15-minute meeting with him because he's just so busy. I'd schedule this meeting with him and his actual business manager that actually knows what the game is and knows anything about Minecraft. He doesn't know shit. He's like an investor. And he goes, we can tell you're very important for the growth of this business. We would like to offer you like this amount per month to keep working with us, which was less than that amount that was offered was less than what I was making at the time. Like, server gets, oh my god. So effectively, I have been cut out of the server's, any amount of the server's ownership after being called a partner for years or whatever, after having a 50-50 split of everything, doing work, paying for things like the dev team, whatever the fuck, blah blah blah. But obviously, I wasn't the guy who literally owns the box that runs the server. Like, I don't own the computer that makes it run. Cooked. I'm done. And the actual number was probably, because it was 1.something million, the number was closer to me getting, I would have got about $1 million out of that. And weirdly, this story has a good ending, kind of. You say, "Oh, wow, shit, that's messed up." Agreed. Do you have any DMs acknowledging a co-ownership? Yes, but you know what? It never got that far. Want to know why? I spoke to them. They really liked me. They liked what I did for the server because they hadn't spoken to me at this point yet. They offered me a job at their Roblox game thing, which is I can't describe, like, is a massive company. Like, I would have maybe had to move countries, sort of odd job offer. And then, going back to the server owner, I report back of, like, they seem really nice. Good luck to you, man, but, I'm going to make less. You could probably make more from, again, think about how much the server's generating. You could probably make more from just running it for a little bit longer. The fucker didn't sell. He said no. The server owner said no. And I fucking left anyway. And now I do OnlyFans and show my asshole to the internet, and that server doesn't exist anymore. Fuck you. God damn. That was... I can't believe I kind of won. But for a good, 2 months, Oh my god, I was in such a bad mood. So bad. And I still, like, I don't keep up with that Roblox company, but I played a couple of their games. And by the way, I said no to any of their promotional offers. Oh my god, the amount of money they offered was... Oh, the amount of money they offered was like a lot of money for me, like, per month for me to just make Roblox videos. And I just genuinely hated all their games. When I'd play their games, they were the sort of one where, like, I don't know how familiar you are with Roblox, but, like,
21 months,
hold on.
almost 2 years. Wow, I've seen you go on quite a journey. It's my honor to be a part of it, and I'm so happy for you. Less than 3.
Aw, what the fuck? That's so sweet. Thank you. Oh, that's so sweet. Absolute Roblox fumble. Well, I went to go check out their shit that they made.
Thank you for creating such a great community of accepting people. So glad you are more comfy with your journey. Thanks so much.
You guys are great. I was saying about the TwitchCon thing that, like, everyone that I met was fucking lovely. Perfect people. But, yeah, I played some of their games that they had, like, you know, that were listed under their, like, company. Here's all the stuff we made. You can, like, they have, like, an investment site that's like, here's all the players we have. Here's all the names of the games that we run. I go play it, and, like, you'd walk around in the game in Roblox, and you just get pop-up that's like, hey, spend $9.99, and you can get Robo Coins, or whatever the fuck they're called. Spend Robux, and spend this much Robux, and you can get this gun in-game or something.
Thank you for that first gifted month.
But they were like landmines.
Glad I stayed.
54 months from a gifted sub? God damn, thank you. I bet you it was goddamn Helen. But from the fin side, fucking thank you. Thanks for sticking around, it's really sweet. But yeah, and then I said no to their offer because I didn't think I could actually still be a YouTuber and make games on that platform. It was shit. Even though there was a lot of money in it, it would have been awful. The content would have been bad. I'm not gonna lie, the amount of money made me think about it, but no. It's also the fact that, like, Roblox is, at least, there's so few restrictions on it in the same way that Minecraft EULA has, that even though the Minecraft, like, scene of servers, some of them, I'd say most of them, are very predatory, and they have, like, gambling in-game that Minecraft, the Mojang or Microsoft or whatever, sort of refuses to do anything about. They do try, but they don't actually do anything. But, oh my god, I don't know, move the camera forward. I feel like you can't see shit. But, so,
hey everyone,
they do sort of try,
but
they never go anywhere, and they still do it anyway.
Months.
It's a little
HRT
cringe.
is wild. This journey is so much fun. Hope you have a good day. It's 90 degrees in Pittsburgh, so I'd quote English summer is.
Ugh, gross. How dare you compare those two things? Ooh, American units. Ugh, disgusting, correct. Ugh. Finn, can you just ban Amoya so I don't have to spend the points? Sure. What are you two arguing about? What the fuck are you two arguing about? Can I use your points to ban a particular mod? Oh my god. Wait, how many points do you have, Yumi? Can I check? Just tell me, how many do you have? I don't know how to check out how many points you've got. I'll ban a Moya for you. Yeah, sure. How much? How much are you offering? How many points are you going to offer me? 70k. 70k. Is that... Wait. That doesn't sound like... Wait, is it a lot? I don't actually know. Bro. I don't know what I... Yeah, bans... Oh, wait, yeah. Ban someone is 69,000. I could... Oh, I feel like you've got to ban banning a mod would take more. Alex, I have 374,000 points. I'd say 300k I'll ban a mod. Sure. No, there's poor motherfuckers. Oh, speaking of, I gotta send out mod payments soon. We gotta do that. Fucking hell. I haven't streamed too much. Nice tan. Tan? Where? The dread, like... oh god, compare the colors between, like, just, I don't know, my arm and my like, it's arguable which is paler. Tan? Crowdfund, my god. I didn't give Finn uppies without consent. True. I don't remember if it was you that offered to carry me though, but someone at TwitchCon offered to carry me. But that would have been cool. I would have taken you up on the offer. I think you asked to carry me when we met, right? I could be wrong. I may have done. I don't know. Yeah, no. It seems like a you thing to do. I wonder if I could... I'm kind of wanting to go play that fucking Roblox game now. Oh, dude, the Roblox game engine actually is just wild. Like, Roblox, you can make, like, Call of Duty-esque video games inside of Roblox that I have played, and they are surprisingly good. Oh, hey, cat. Hey, cat like meow. What's poppin'? Hey, how's things? Nice to see you again. Oh my god, I signed into a different channel. Ah, there was a... Wait. I'm gonna see if I can find this, like, one specific video. Just because I do kind of want to repent for my sins a little bit. Because I genuinely do think the Minecraft stuff is awful and I feel a bit bad for making money.
By the way,
that
is a super cute fit.
Thank you. Oh, thanks. Coming from you, actually, considering how much stuff you've sent me, that's pretty fucking cool. I'm trying to go through DMs with a friend for a sec. Like, I really should have just searched links that I've sent, but what the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna do that. Has link. Yeah. Looky at this shit.
Minecraft H.
I'm on a instantly followed. Fuck yeah. I want. Oh shit! Hype train. Hype chest. What the fuck is that? Woo! Hey, I got a cat. I unlocked a cat gif. Thanks. Things. Hype chests are on the way. Fuck yeah, dude. I got a cat gif. Thanks, Twitch. Anyway, highly recommend this video. I'm in this video. Hold on, where am I? There we go.
Not genuine playthroughs, but are usually the
There I am.
being given some overpowered items and often crate keys.
That was a Cosmic one. I didn't even get shit on Cosmic. Cosmic sucked. I actually really liked the game on Cosmic, but like, oh wait, did I? They might have given me like some crate keys or something. Cosmic was like very, Cosmic's actually maybe not the best, but either way.
Being given some overpowered
wait for
items and often
This server is wait, also not the one that I'm on about. Okay, anyway. But yeah, it talks about Minecraft's like fucking I know the glow up, right? Also, if you look at some of the comments, let me find where I'm at again. Surely I'm around. Oh. There's a clip specifically that I wanted to find. Wait, I have no goddamn clue. Maybe it's here? Am I being silly? Am I being a little dumb? Perhaps. Maybe. Okay. So, I remember them talking about me in the video. I don't know if I can like search my name through comment sections or whatever. But yeah, F1NN5TER primarily makes kids content. Oopsie. In 2020, 2023 it did. Hold on. What was... Yep. To be fair, I would not say Finn makes content for kids.
continues to promote penguin.gg. All of these are huge YouTubers who make content primarily for...
Bro, I was standing up with fucking these guys. Hell yeah. Fucking at absolute best 10 times smaller channel. Nice. But, yay. I love promoting gambling. It's so fun. I so don't have... That so doesn't keep me up. This is like a... I do recommend the video if you wanted to... If you do actually care or wanted to learn about it. They're... Partly, the person's very nice about when he talks about me, kind of. Well, he uses like she, her pronouns, which I thought was cool. But for no reason, I thought that was cool. But yeah, Minecraft can be like scummy as all hell, and Roblox is worse. I think it's
When girls wearing short skirts sit, are they sitting on the edge of the skirt or on raw bump?
Bit of both. I'm just touching my ass. Bit of both. Both work. I mean, look, it depends on the chair. If you're sitting on like that, actually that's a bad example, but like this is a nice fabric chair. I don't mind putting my ass down on it. But like, especially I wear a bunch of short skirts and shit. But if it's like a leather chair or like something that's like, you know, it's not porous, your ass is just going to stick to it. Either way, your ass is not the main issue. It's kind of like your thighs. They're always going to be stuck to whatever you're sitting on. Bad. No show PP, TTS. Oh yeah, dude, hold on. Let me ask you a better question. When girls wearing short skirts sit, are they sitting on their buns, balls, or or the edge of the skirt? Listen, women, I get it. Your butt and your thighs, they stick to the chairs. But look, some of us some of us other stuff sticks to the chairs. I don't know. It's even worse, I would say. What, you guys wear underwear like out? The fuck? Weird. I only wear underwear if I'm like streaming. On this platform. Anyway. Fair, I can like feel my voice going and everything.
Time to join.
I'm so sorry. Also, thanks for the $20, that guy. Bulldog, hold on. Shit, I forgot. Is your PO box still active? I finally found the slut in training shirt that I need to send you. What the fuck? And I think it's still going. Yes. Yeah, no, it is. Stuff still comes. I just need to do a PO box stream soon. That'll probably be the next stream. Probably. But anyway, chat. Not slut in training. Yeah. I'll get there eventually. Maybe one day I'll graduate and be a slut, and I'll have a... Oh my god. I'll be graduated as a slut. I wonder what that means. Anyway, chat, I'm gonna head out. I gotta go. I got hornets to fucking kill. Bugs in the walls and all. You get it. Anyway, chat, I'm gonna see you. Goodbye. I'm gonna leave it off here. I'm gonna go eat food. I haven't eaten food yet. Bye, guys. Bye. Enjoy your pesticides. I will. So yummy.